No, it's 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. It's 4 horsemen o'clock, everybody. Ho, 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 ho. Ow! We are live.
Oh,
There we go. I got George's reaction. He took too long. Ho, 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 sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight. We're happy tonight. Walking in a horseman wonderland. That's us.
somebody liked it, but nobody's watching.
What?
Did you like your video before you started it?
I don't think I can do that. Anyway, welcome to 4 Horsemen O'Clock with the Holiday Horsemen. This got all quiet in here all of a sudden. There was a lot of things.
We're going live.
I did.
Quiet.
I
Be really loud if you need.
No, shh, shh. We're live.
That's a cute pin board you have.
It's all about pins, baby.
What the?
All right, sizes and everything. Welcome, George. Come sit down. Welcome to my show.
Welcome to your show.
Yes.
I'm glad I could join you on it today. Oh, it's got a 4. Oh, because it's got anything you want to put on it.
It's got a 4. Can you guys see that? I don't know. I can't. I don't have a screen to look at it right
It's
now.
got a 4.
Okay.
Trust yourself.
Okay. I always trust myself.
Oh, look at this cute little
Look at
board.
this little thing. You know, this is the envy of many, though.
This board?
No, the pins.
Oh.
Those pins. Did you make those pins?
I mean, I facilitated the making of them. I didn't physically do any of the work.
Did you make those pins?
No.
Oh, okay. Did you facilitate making these pins?
Yes.
All right. Well, today we're going to talk with our guy, George Gaspar.
Our guy.
Our guy. He's a guy. He's shaved for today. Look at him. Look at him. So you have a reverse of me because you have the gray here and the color here. And then I got the gray here and the color here.
Let's
but it's-
combine them and become Santa. I'll take all the gray, you take all the color, and I'll become Santa.
I won't say no to that. I miss my brownies.
You could just grow big mutton chops of color, and I can grow a goatee of color.
That would be cool. And it would just kind of pins.
See, I thought I was going to spoil the show, and I thought we were going to talk about like an upcoming release that we have
That you didn't get.
of Otho.
Otho pin?
No,
Otho figure?
I think Otho isn't. He's going to be available soon, right? Otho.
Is he going to be
I
available?
thought I was spoiling an upcoming release.
That will fall off. Be careful.
Yeah, I figured I'd put you closer to the center instead of the camera being on you.
Yeah.
George hanging off to the
Yeah, I
side.
like to hang off the edge.
That's what happens when we don't have our computer over there.
I know.
We got to get a better setup.
Well, one
George,
day.
you're the podcaster
This
guy.
is your show.
Well, we hired you to be the podcaster guy. It's not a podcast.
Not a podcast.
Not a podcast. Welcome to the Not a Podcast. So yeah, Otho.
Oh, I just thought I was trying to spoil something. So I figured I'd
Bust my patooties.
spoil something with a little
Yeah.
Otho.
Otho.
No.
There will be no Otho in this sale. There will never be an Otho. Stop asking because there won't be any Othos. In
Will there
this
be an
sale.
Otho?
Yes, in your dreams.
But there,
There, he's already there.
wanted to-
Maybe you could ask Santa for an Otho. How about that?
All right.
All right,
What are we
pins.
talking about? Pins. I
Pins,
see.
pins.
What's this pin?
Oh, these are some extraneous side pins.
I like this.
I don't know who made these, but they're cool. Look at those.
This pin's been around longer than any of your side
But
pins.
this pin is the best. And you facilitated in making these pins.
Yeah, I do. For a while now, I've been
Recognize this pin.
playing the pin game, as they say.
Pinball.
Pin game strong.
It's a giant. God, you and your multiple vibrations.
It happens. Don't worry about it.
Good. Oh, this is a cool one. We're going to talk more about this one next week. Well, they've probably already seen it, but I don't remember from Intern for a Day.
Is that what that one is?
Yeah, but we'll do something more with that when somebody decides to make an appearance.
Maybe we'll even give one away on this channel.
I'll take it. Okay, there you go. Too late, guys.
Thank you. All right, I guess we have no more left.
Would you like a special intern for a day? Yes, you would. How are you going to get it? Figure it out later.
We're not giving it away now. We're giving it away on the
Pins!
next episode. Tune in.
Pins!
So for a few years now, I've been doing pins just as kind of a side hobby. I really enjoy making them.
The most special pin.
This is some of the pins I've had a hand in.
Oh, gosh! Oh, no!
Helping bring to market for people.
Oh, God.
I think everything on here is okay to show. I don't think there's anything that's not been released yet or not
Oh.
out.
Can't see that one. There's porn on it.
I don't even know which one.
Is there porn on it?
No.
No.
It's getting me paranoid.
That was a
Um,
ruse.
So some of the ones,
Look at these ridiculously huge ones. Who in their right mind?
some of these little ones are the ones that I made myself and used to sell. Some of these little guys,
Those
And
look
then,
like nerds.
mostly for friends, friends and acquaintances, people that find out that I make pins, so I help them make pins.
People should know what that is, right?
Yeah, Decon. It's a convention out in Southern California
That you no longer live in.
that I no longer live in, but I was doing some of the pins for them. That was a couple years ago. I think this was this year's.
Do they glow in the dark or no?
No, I don't think so. Some of these do.
Yeah, some of these glow in the dark.
Some of these glow in the
These
dark.
ridiculously huge, gigantic, take your coat off because they're so heavy.
Look up, what's this silly?
Pointless
is
fun things.
Pointless fun things on Etsy.
Look up pointless fun things
Oh,
on
I
Etsy
just felt that vibration.
to buy these awesome skeleton pins. But yeah, so.
Oh God!
God, it's over here.
Is that board heavy because all those pins?
Yeah.
Jeez. Hey, these are good. Toy Geeks. That looks familiar.
Oh yeah, dude.
This one right here.
One of my favorite podcasts. I just made those because I was a fan of the show and contacted them and said, hey, I made these. Do you guys want them?
UD for life.
UID for life. Yeah, dude.
UYD for life.
Yeah, dude.
You did for life.
They're out in California, so it's a Hollywood, California plate.
But you no longer live in.
It's got the old school black Hollywood plate, the black
Black and
California
yellow
plates.
tags. Yeah, which you
Old
no
school
longer live in.
tags. So yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff.
What the heck is this? Looks like a spleen.
These are princess hairs. Different princess hairs.
I don't even know if they can see the princess hairs. Zoom out!
You can just go to DXGX Pins on Instagram, and you can kind of scroll through and look at them all.
How come I don't know about DXGX pins?
Oh, you should be following me.
I do follow you. Been following you since day 100.
So years ago I asked Horsemen if they would like to make pins,
And they said,
and they said,
Go to
no,
hell.
that sounds stupid.
yeah, who buys pins?
And I said, please make pins. These would be cool. And they made one. That one right there. And that was actually for, I believe it was a PowerCon release, because it came with that Keltis figure, I think his name was.
Yes, Keltis. Not any other name but Keltis.
Oh, Keltis.
Yeah. But what's different with that Keltis from the others? I know it's going to be hard to see on here in the video, but I could tell there's a difference between this
for the
and
pins.
the
So yeah,
rest
they
of these,
won't be able to tell. So for us here in the studio, you could see there's two different kinds of pins. There's hard enamel and soft enamel. It's a misleading name. Soft enamel sounds like the pin would be soft.
Yeah, I always thought it was flexible.
Like it has nothing to do
The
with
rubber,
that.
yeah.
They're both the same metal pin, but a soft enamel pin has raised line work,
like a textural feel.
almost
to it.
like a textural feel. And then hard enamel pins are more of what you would see. Mostly, it's weird because more female style pins are hard enamel. I don't know why that is,
Not
but
touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
there's a
half.
difference between female design pins and pins that guys wear. Guys tend to gravitate more towards soft enamel, and women tend to gravitate more towards the polished look of a nice.
Oh yeah, because it's got
Hard
the
enamel.
bling look to it.
And mostly a lot of people will use gold for that, and that's more of
like this.
Actually, you have that in both versions.
I
You could
do.
show both versions,
I do, but you would never be able to tell.
but you can't tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's what if you buy pins, you'll see that sometimes. Some have raised line work, some have polished tops.
So something that I know. Explain how with the tooling of them and how you achieve the look, because I think that's interesting. Between from that to that.
Well, it's basically the same. It's the same start. You can make hard or soft pins in the same mold if you're making it for hard enamel. But if you're making it specifically for soft enamel, you generally can't. You can get smaller lines in a soft enamel, and you can get true black in soft enamel. The reason you can't get true black is because there is no black metal. You can get a black nickel, which is what this is, which is, it reads black as you look at it, but it's true, it's not black, it's like a dark silver.
Right.
And the reason that is you can't get true black in a hard enamel is because these are polished. So when you polish it, you're going to scrape that paint off, so you couldn't get black.
Right.
So it starts off with the textural one, and then it gets polished down to a smooth
into
finish.
into the surface of that.
Right.
And these, so yeah, you could polish this down to, and that's also why you can't get as tight a line work in this. That's why they're a little thicker, because the nice tight lines are polished out.
Right. Right.
So it all depends on your design and what you're kind of shooting for in the end. A little bit more tighter illustration work tends to be soft enamel because you can get that tighter illustrations.
Oh yeah, so you can see all the very fine little line detail in there.
Yeah, like some of these guys in the bottom. Like there's a ton of line work in there, and you're just not going to get in that like nice black line outline. If you want that nice illustrator look of that nice black outline,
That's crazy.
you're going to want to go with like a soft enamel.
Hey, what does that say? I can't read it.
Universal sadness.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to ask you. It is irrelevant. Pins. Oh, so who's on that pin? Whose glasses are those?
I don't know what that pin
What's
is.
this? What's G-Con named after?
Garwich.
That's right.
You don't even wear glasses. What is that?
Oh God, I forgot. Oh man. Oh, fudge.
Garwich.
Garwich.
That's what I said.
Gorwich.
Chris?
Gorwich.
One thing I do
Unless you're
recommend
CB.
for people who are making, if you do delve into making pins, always put your information on the back.
Always.
Pins tend to fall off of your stuff.
You mean like you have it on a card with the information?
No, like if you wear it on your jacket.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah.
always they'll always fall off.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna find it and then pick it up and they're gonna have your art, but they're not gonna know anything about you or what it is. It's just a cool picture. If you put your stuff on the back, they can always find out where to buy a new one or more or things like that for their friends.
So what I get from this conversation is somebody's gonna find your pin and steal it and not return it to you.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as they buy more.
They'll have the information to buy more if you would like.
Yes.
Otherwise, I see a lot of independent pin makers who don't. It's not much more expensive to put on the back. It's pennies.
Yeah, and there's
So
different
it's
ways
like-
you can put it on there, right? You can have it as
You can have it lasered on the back, so it reads nice and clear. You can have it raised.
right.
Here, some of these guys. This is a good example of both, actually.
Holy moly, that
So-
is a gigantic.
Again, needless safe things on.
Needless fun.
Needless,
Things.
silly thing. Needless,
What's it called?
needless,
Jack
fool,
Rabbit.
Foolhardy things.
pointless, fun things on Etsy. Needless, foolish nonsense on Etsy.
Pointless fun things on Etsy, but you could see this is an example of both. I don't know where the camera is, but if you can hold that to where it's
A little
visible.
lower.
Ow, my finger.
That's got the raised metal on the back for the main logo of the design, and
How
then
clear that's going to
the
show.
artist signature and date are on the back. You can also
Pretentious artist signature.
pretentious artist signature.
Yes, why would I want anyone to know who I am?
You can also individually number them.
That's got to be a pain in the butt.
Out of whatever, so like number 1 out of 100.
How would the
2
numbers be put on?
However you
Like,
tell
I
them
mean,
to.
oh, you could do laser.
Laser,
you
yeah,
could-
laser
okay,
engraved.
okay.
They're not raised.
Got it.
That would be laser engraved because each one's different.
Right.
But yeah, you can. There's a ton of stuff you can do like that to make your pin stand out, make it a little better than others.
I mean, I see that there is glitter, there is glow in the dark,
There
there's
is.
multiple glow in the dark colors, multiple glitter colors, multiple colors in general.
You can also
Any
do
limitations?
limitations is line weight really. Like you don't want to have tiny images. There's also this where this to you looks like a hard enamel, right? It's got
Yeah.
a nice top,
Yeah.
but notice it's black.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that what this is, if you do want to achieve that same look of a hard enamel pin, you take your soft enamel pin and put an epoxy top coat on it.
Right.
And now you've got the look of a hard enamel pin, but you've got the true black that you're looking
Is
for.
that what they did on these?
That one, yes, that one has an epoxy top coat,
Okay.
and the reason it does is because that also has printing on it.
Right.
Here, let's see, I doubt we'll be able to see that, but let's check. So this one is different than this one. They look like the same pin.
I mean, yeah, I can see the difference. I think.
This has no printing. This has printing in these little tiny spots right here.
Oh, okay.
So that's a pre-printing and post-printing process.
Interesting. little hits of color.
Yeah, just a tiny, like there's sometimes where you can't, to get a color, I like to tell people this. Everywhere you want a color to be in your pin has to be surrounded by a line.
Right.
The line will be the main color of your metal.
Right.
Be it black, gold, silver, whatever you want to do. Every time you want to change a color, it has to be surrounded by a line. Because think of it like a pool. You can't have two pools of color touch each other or it will just mix and won't stay where it needs to go. You need to make little pools around all of your pieces of color.
That comes to the next question, which I find still amazingly fascinating. How do they put the color in there?
There's different processes depending on the amount of pins you're ordering and the factories you're working with. But there are machines that do it where you can go online and see this on pin maker pages. There's these awesome machines where all the pins are lined up. They're all in the blank form and they're all stuck down. And then this machine just comes in and it's got all these like needles sticking out. And it just like moves around, the tray moves around, it's like, and it's just filling them with different colors as it's going.
So cool.
Or by hand.
Even cooler.
Where there's a person with a syringe of paint and the tiny little needle, and they're just like putting the little like.
I mean, you probably can't even see it on here, but look at the little berry right in the middle. The little, two dots, 2 berries, 3 berries. Teeny weeny itsy bitsy. I would want to kill the person who created that.
Yeah, I mean, it would be super annoying. And then to think there's some where you'd have to do that with paint with glitter in it.
Oh, forget
like
it.
To each one of those little cranberry slices.
No. That's when I fly to America and hunt this person down for making me crazy.
So yeah, all these Herald skeleton pins that we keep showing you are available for Needless Safety Things. What's the site?
Now you're just being a dick.
Pointless fun. Pointless funny skeletons on
PFT. PF Changs. Pointless fun Changs. Pointless fun things.
Thanks, guys.
You'll figure it out. Just look for Harold. Holiday Harold.
No,
That's
you
what
don't.
it is.
Etsy is super inconvenient to search. So
It's not super easy, barely an inconvenience?
No, it is a huge inconvenience to search Etsy to find things. So
Come on,
definitely just type in pointless fun things.
Get your crap together.
And that's the only way you're going to find them because it's super hard to find Etsy pages.
Yeah.
And
yet there's so many people on Etsy.
I used to have some pins up there. I think I have some of mine. I think I still have a few pins up on my shop. I don't know what my shop is, but search Double G Toys.
Your shop is Pointless Fun Things.
Yeah, exactly. Just go there.
Just go there. He has a hand in the creation, so technically it is your shop.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, are these available anywhere? These are we didn't even talk about these.
Hell no! These are old, and some of them we don't even have any. This is like the only full set in existence. Practically.
There's 2 full sets in this room. One there and one right there.
Yeah. Did you have? There was an all black version of that, right?
Yeah. That was just. I just had them send me.
You're gonna pick up the whole thing. Just take it off.
I don't want to.
Right in the bottom.
It's down here somewhere. Yeah.
And gold versions. You can.
So there's a.
Oh God, Jesus.
There's an all black version. That's just. I had them send me just a blank. Because I was like, I just wanted to see what they
I don't
look
think
like.
that one was on there, was it? The first one?
It's not on
Nope.
your thing?
Oh yeah, it is.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, right there. Okay. Yeah, and then there's all these gold ones. These are beautiful.
Actually, your board is missing this one though.
Yep. Yeah, because I didn't put those on. This is
Oh,
old.
that's an old one.
This was stuck in the window. Like I didn't want to go for it because
Yeah.
things are gonna fall down.
Yeah, and then the gold version of all of these, the
Yeah,
gold and black version.
those golds are beautiful. Yeah, I mean, right now, yeah, they are inaccessible. We have a little bit, but not full. Like some we don't have any of.
Maybe find you at a show somewhere.
No.
Like I know because we brought some pins to.
No. You can.
Legion's
you can
gone.
get. Yeah, these you can get.
Yeah.
These are okay. We have excess of these. These, no. Ask Santa, he'll say no. Ask your elf on the shelf, he'll say no.
Elf on the Shelf will never tell you no.
They'll never tell you anything. They don't talk.
We'll give you a mischievous.
Welcome all the elves on the shelves that just arrived today.
Somebody hates Christmas.
Those peeping
Yeah, look at 'em.
voyeurs. The elves always go back to Santa and tell him everything I did.
All he cares about is mensch on a bench.
Mensch on a bench. Why, boomala? We need a Malleus on a Balleus.
It's over there.
Oh, yeah.
It's already done.
Hi, Malleus. Yeah, I mean, maybe at some point we'll go back in and make these, or maybe make them differently.
They'd
you
have
know?
to be different. You don't
Yeah.
want to make the same ones again.
Or something just altogether different. How about NFTs? Is that a tease for you?
That has nothing to do with pins.
Of factions, I mean.
What?
Nothing. Now we're talking about NFTs. That's a conversation.
That's
for another
that's
time.
a whole different thing.
That would be cool though, to have the factions as NFTs.
You would want to have the sculpted one with like spinning and everything.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, it would be
Oh
cool.
hell yeah!
Well, start setting that up.
No.
What about vinyl car wraps?
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have.
Are we
the
just going to
factions.
ask about
Yeah,
random
we're just
things
gonna
now?
ask about
We're gonna
random
have
things now.
When are we getting the factions up on the wall?
You tell me.
Okay, now.
Okay, koozies.
All right.
I don't know. I think we're done.
All right.
Well, anyway, but
Pin making. If you want to know about
Yeah.
it, hit me up on Instagram
Yeah.
at DXGX Pins.
hit him on Instagram.
Slide into my DMs.
Slap him.
Oh
But
my.
Before you press anything, stop. The phone is vibrating. Next weekend we'll be at PAX. So they're just getting
Oh, yeah.
everybody to know. So if you guys are going to be at PAX, come
What's
check
the
us
date?
out. That is, was it 10, 11, 12? It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
In Philly.
In Philly. I believe it's 10, 11, 12. This Sunday is the 5th. 6, 7, 8. Yep, 10, 11, 12. I had to count the days, yeah. So it'll be next
1, 2, 3,
weekend. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
7.
So yes,
So we'll be
PAX.
done.
And we will be selling some stuff there. I'm not sure what we're going to have there. Probably some All Stars 4. Also, speaking about All Stars 4 real quick, we've finally gotten our last container in. Did Eric yell at me again?
No.
Okay, good. We got our last container in, so we are in the process of getting a lot of orders packed and shipped. It's going to take a couple weeks. Hard at work on it.
Hold your horses.
Hold your Balliuses and your Malliuses.
And your oaths.
Hold your Othos for dear life, because somebody wants to take them. Yoink! Oh, so close. But yeah, so that's what's coming up. And welcome December. And
Welcome to
Welcome
You know
December.
the old saying?
You know-
Welcome December.
see, because once December 1st hits, the music is going to be nonstop.
I mean, to be fair, you've been gearing up for this for weeks.
Yeah, of course. I have to get ready.
Halloween hit and the Christmas music started in your
I
office.
It went from Pandora Halloween to Pandora Christmas. I'll be serenading you every week.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, I can do Frankie Sinatra, Dean Martin, Bing Crosby. You pick a name and a song, I'll throw it together, baby.
Usually in the voice of SpongeBob.
Ah, city sidewalks, busy sidewalks.
You did that.
I did. I didn't.
That was you, George.
No.
You made that happen.
Didn't mean it. All right, end this episode.
Okay, bye. Let me guess, pointless, needless
Credits?
things.
Did you put a link to